We are back in the room.
That's right.
We are the Thirsty Nerds podcast. Stop it, you. And we are going to review some comics.
Yeah.
Welcome to another comic book review.
Yeah.
Light one, another light one. You know, we're working towards something.
Light.
Yeah, some very heavy, some heavier than others. Yeah.
That could have been the whole pot right
Man,
there.
I put that shit down. I was like,
It's a work. I bet you were that.
and it wasn't just AC. It wasn't just. It was my brain. All the words.
Gotta keep up.
I didn't realize I was reading a mini library.
Reading a court dissertation.
Yeah, what the fuck? I could be a lawyer with that much work, with that word count.
Yep.
We're going to talk about From Mad Cave. I think this is probably the first Mad Cave book I've reviewed on the pod.
Yeah. When you put MC, I'm like, why did you put an MC for Marvel Comics?
Marvel Comics.
We were talking about Endless Night #1.
Yeah.
This is an ensemble cast of clearly normal to odd characters.
Yeah.
I picked it up because the cover is very Preacher.
It's like a couple cops, some maybe vampire, maybe, and then that one lady. I don't know what she is. I don't
know. Yeah,
I wasn't sure
spy.
I wasn't sure that was part of the comic at first. I'm
Right.
like, wait, is this some extra?
Like, who's this sexy redhead?
Yeah. Is that
All the way at the back.
yeah, all the way in the back?
Oh, that's like another book.
Okay. But no, it's very it has I can see where it's going somewhere. And it has I like the characters and the setup is very interesting, and it's not like a lot on you and everything. You don't have to like know a whole bunch of shit. The world is just slowly like opening up.
Yeah, it's just kind of like unrolling around this,
Easing you into the whole scenario. Not. It doesn't even feel like ham-fisted. So it's smooth in that respect.
Yeah, that's what I really felt it just by reading that. I liked the intrigue. Like these characters are just kind of like assembling for something later on. The premise is pretty badass. There's a guy that's being accepted into this huge Illuminati times 10 cult, and the terms of doing it is getting his hands on this artifact that's made from the bones of some Roman emperor or something.
Yeah, something. Yeah. It's the 9, right? And then they lost a member.
Yeah,
and so he's about to become one of them.
Right. And this is his audition. Is getting his hands on this artifact. I don't know how the kid has it. I didn't really lost my mind. Like okay, but the night is unfolding, and there's some pretty crazy events unfolding around this clock. There's espionage. There's
when you mentioned like it reminds you
common sense. What the fuck is that noise?
I need to get out of here. Can you please change my fucking
Where the fuck
room?
is that coming from?
I know he didn't like. I was happy that he didn't waste no time. He didn't look for the fucking noise. He was like, "Get me out of here. This is annoying me. I need to leave this fucking hotel room." Okay, they said that I can have whatever I want. Like, okay, thank you. I also, when you were talking about how it reminds you of like at least the cover reminds you of Preacher, I can also in this on the realm of Preacher, I can see this being a show, like a nice little like first little pilot for of some sort of show. Maybe this in like the next issue as well. I think maybe a tiny bit short, but I can see this being live action. I don't know.
Yeah, I see what you're getting at. I'm trying to look at it that way, and it does lend itself to that.
Like a little bit, like an FX show.
Yeah.
I get CW.
You can see.
I get CW vibes.
Yeah.
No, HBO is pretentious enough to pull
Should I
something
let
off.
second shift know about their clock? No.
Oh shit. But yeah, I would come back and check out to see what the next issue looks like at least.
Just to see how far they're going to go, because in retrospect, that gigantic shield is the only thing out of place here. Man, I know we had like a clock monster.
We had a clock monster.
But even that seemed kind of subtle and mysterious versus the in-your-face gigantic skull shield.
Yeah, he
Right.
and
What did he even pull it out of?
it's a
his
medallion.
pocket.
He just
It was like a pendant.
he said Triceratops. Just got big.
more Power Rangers.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah,
Eternal. Eternal.
Yeah, that was like one guitar riff short of being a Robert Kirkman book.
Paul Wes Anderson.
Yeah.
Yes.
Here you go.
That's crazy. Yeah, actually, and I fuck with it. If we're going there, I fuck with it. Mm-hmm. Like when Paul Wes Anderson assembles the team, who badass.
Oh my god,
it's pretty dope.
But I think Mila Jovovich, that she'll be what's his face, so it'll change because she has to be there.
Yeah, she'll be the skull.
She'll be the skull guy. He's like, what? And everyone reading this comment, they watch the show like, what the fuck?
You're all gonna get killed. Only I know what I'm doing. You guys don't.
What is she doing here? Who is that? That's the same guy.
Yeah, so you guys are very much in the same vein when I say the energy of the book is coming from. And for that, I don't know. I feel like I'll check it out. Like that's starting to pull me a lot more than waiting for the next like dream scenario for the mainstay people to come together for something.
Yeah.
God, the slack in between is so deep and long. It's like, do something exciting, please.
Yeah. This one actually, I didn't read it, but just thumbing into it, it looks at least, it has some movement going.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of movement, big movement, seismic movement. I picked this one up solely for Chris.
Yes.
I had no intention.
Take it away, Chris.
I had no intention of reading it.
So right now, Godzilla is in its day of just like being literally everywhere, especially in comics. And Marvel is taking advantage of this by having him
Don't
go
you dare
against...
finish that. Don't you dare finish that.
Toho will knock us down. Yeah, don't. He's went against the Fantastic Four. He's went against fucking the Hulk. He's going against the X-Men, and now he has gone up against in this book the Avengers.
Rest of the Avengers.
The rest of the
Leaving bodies behind.
Yeah. But like
literally, it's like they just mashed whoever they haven't used yet, and they just put them all into one thing.
Exactly. They need to get everyone else. They couldn't just give like, oh, here's the classic Avengers. Like at least everyone. Like no, he's fighting those. They're got separate comics, so everyone else.
Luke Cage.
I know. Spider-Woman. Who?
I would say, unfortunately, for this book, we just so happen to come across the person who reads Marvel comics and Godzilla stuff. So,
damn, I do.
Yeah,
I know. Yeah, you
better put some respect on Jessica's name.
Who?
Jessica Drew.
Jessica Jones.
Jessica Drew.
Oh,
the Spider-Woman.
Oh, the shake your ass.
The original WAP.
That's right.
The original.
The first time I saw her, she was pregnant and a scroll.
Wow.
La Latina Spider.
The first time I saw her was a very controversial cover.
I think she's half Mexican.
Where her ass was just up on a.
See?
She's just up on a wall, in a way that really nobody would be
up on a wall.
Yeah, just in a way nobody would be up on a wall at all, and just looked like an uncomfortable stance. But the ass was out.
Ass.
The original WAP.
The Witcher.
So I didn't finish reading this because God.
You're reading it right now. You just flip it. That's
God forbid that I give this any more time than I need to.
Aww.
But I was Maria Hill through this entire book.
Yeah.
Just shut up.
Look,
everybody just shut up.
This shows. You know what, Jamal. Thank you. I thank you for. I know what these books are as I continue to read these crossovers and stuff. Or who are they meant for? What audience? This is not meant to be like
that
good.
Panel and that panel is.
It's
what?
It's made for a.
Shut up.
Oh my God! This is made for a specific type of just fan who will literally just buy anything with Godzilla on it. This is not. This is not meant for like the average comic reader.
This was written by a man that hasn't read a comic since 1962.
Yes.
Or someone who was contracted and said, whatever, I'm about to get this check.
I'm about to get this bread.
Who reads this bullshit anyway?
Pretty much. Godzilla is fighting. I'll at least give them credit. They at least had a kaiju fight, which was like
that's true.
A good concept. He's fighting Fin Fam Foom, which I haven't seen. Actually, I've never seen him in anything. I've heard of him. But I've heard that he was racist, so he was never in anything else. And yeah. They took those away though, so maybe that made it less racist. They took his little tendril.
That's why I didn't recognize him at first.
I know. You didn't recognize the big mouth? The big mouth?
No.
Yeah, man.
Also, he has shorts. Why
that big old dick sucker he got?
That dick sucker is crazy. That thing is.
My man got fleshlight for a head.
You don't even have to ask what it do. The fleshlight is apparent from the jump.
That's why Godzilla wanted him.
I know. I was like, come here, bitch.
Godzilla, let me use this as a motherfucking.
I know. Give me this
fleshlight. Fuck out of here. Can't do nothing for me. Top it off.
it was a very strange and weird romp. Godzilla was there. The Avengers, and then he wasn't. And then there was a bunch of. I mean, like if you don't know how to write the Avengers, just draw more Godzilla because they had them there, and he did not know how to write anyone. That was like no one's who they are, or just a caricature of like a person who like watched the movie once with these characters in there. Like they weren't.
Captain America was the most foul.
Yeah,
out of this.
He was done horribly.
His interpretation in this book is the most foul thing I've ever seen in my life.
Iron Man
just in the background the whole time.
So this is a travesty.
Yeah, it's a travesty.
So I just went ahead. I paid for a travesty. Damn, that's nuts.
Hey, you know how Ivan Ooze was in that Get Up selling that gack to the kids?
Yeah,
the gack is this book.
Yeah.
That's Ivan's ooze.
Nah, you got zooted off the gag. Remember when you grabbed the gag? That shit look fun as hell. That shit look fun.
Yeah, you ain't gonna get zooted.
Nah. I gotta go work on a mine right now.
Yeah.
I gotta get some coal.
Yeah, I gotta mine some coal right now. Nah, no way.
I don't think these crossovers are where it's at.
Marvel.
You can stop.
This is $5.
You can stop. Oh my god, it was. Oh, I'm sorry.
This is $4.99.
You can stop. It's okay.
This is some bullshit.
And the next one he's fighting Thor. So there you go.
I will not be there for the next one.
No,
I've learned my lesson.
I do
just
not
from listening.
It's okay. Thank you for. I will be taking that book.
A good Marvel crossover that just finished is Avengers versus Aliens. So.
Oh yeah, that gotta get back on that heat.
Yep.
Gotta get back on that.
Oh, so you finished it?
It's hot.
Okay, good. Whew.
And to be honest, their Ultraman crossovers have been more earnest.
Oh, really?
Than what I'm looking at right now.
You hear that, Jet Jaguar?
Hey, you know, I'll give it. Jet Jaguar showed up.
What the fuck is Jet Jaguar?
Watch some Godzilla movies.
Only Godzilla fans will know
He
that.
said get culture. He said get culture.
Okay, classic big Godzilla fan. Everyone loves him. Okay, Jet Jaguar. Okay, he's a giant robot that fights monsters with Godzilla sometimes.
Hey, Hado, we just got to put our hands up in ignorance. Okay, I had no idea who Jet Jaguar is.
I know you sound like Spider-Man and Luke Cage. Well, does he look like a jet to you? I don't know. Does he look like a jaguar? And like they just went over and over and over. Funny? No,
that wasn't funny.
That was funny the first time.
And
that wasn't funny?
Quote the great Maria Hill.
Oh my god!
Get the name right. I tell you what, I'll get right. My foot up here.
Speaking of foots and asses, some could say the best in the bunch, Battle Beast.
Battle Beast, furry
the
vengeance.
Invincible Universe. Yes,
Yeah.
furry vengeance.
Fur and blood.
Fur and blood.
RAR XD.
Right.
This was a. No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to step on what you were saying.
I was gonna say he was a personification of the furry fandom. There he is.
Yeah,
that's all they want. Except
for
killing is fucking.
Just can't get away
that's how
from
you think
it.
y'all look, huh?
Just can't get away from it.
No.
Yeah. You had a clear line of separation, and you went right for it.
I got hit by a car going to a furry convention. I am a furry.
You won't let's forget it.
I won't. As you continue to you just did. Yep, I am.
Battle Beast. By Robert Kirkman and Ryan Otley. What are our thoughts?
Oh, I love this.
Needs another car.
This is
wow.
I'm sorry. You're right.
Wait, shut the fuck.
You teed it up.
I said, "Are you okay? Up. That
are you okay?"
Anyway, we're gonna say. We're gonna say hi, though. Please save us, please. You're not gonna threaten to kill me with a car, right?
no.
Thank you. Unlike some people.
No vehicle homicide. Assault.
Assault.
This is brain. Like, turn your brain off.
Yes.
Watch. It's Robert Kirkman. If you've ever read Robert Kirkman, this is just Robert Kirkman.
100%.
Yeah, there's no the simplest amount of story, the most amount of blood, really cool creature designs. On both issue 1 and 2, I really enjoyed the enemies that he fought.
Mm-hmm.
Issue 2, the arena was I found a little bit more hilarious because he's just slicing through people.
Yeah,
and then the Star Trek people at the end were like, so this has that Invincible humor in the background and the brutality. So if you're a fan of Invincible and a fan of that entire package,
yeah,
this is right up your alley.
Mm-hmm. I would say I do, and that's the one thing I praise about this. Like, it's very simple, straight to the point. There's nothing deeper, and I don't need it to be any deeper. Like, it's literally just Battle Beast. Battle Beast is literally does one thing, and he does that throughout these.
He's a beast at
he's
battles.
a beast at battles. He does that throughout 2 comics. I love the ship that's trying to kill him in any way possible by fucking him over. He was like, I can't lie, but I am going to betray you. I can't lie. Also, oh my God, I wonder who called these people here to get you. It was me. I hate you.
I think at the end of the book,
Yeah,
he's gonna have a change of heart. He's gonna be
I can't wait for everyone to start liking, like, what's his face is also starting to like Battle Beast. Like, oh my God, you have so much potential to be good. I cannot wait for them to realize that he's just horrible. He will murder them the first instant he gets.
I honestly think they have a route that they can go where they just give him a redemption arc, and at the end, he's cruising through the galaxy with his 2 pals.
I was gonna say, but doesn't he come back into the invincible world at one point?
That's a fur jacket.
Does it?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah.
But he's not a good
One
guy.
of them niggas showed up.
but not a good guy though.
No.
Okay, there you go. That's all I care. Oh my God.
Them niggas showed up. He said, it's a little chilly out.
Oh my God.
Get Battle Beast right here on my shit.
Oh my God.
Damn, spoilers.
I know.
Invincible's been out. Invincible's been out for how many years? We're not talking about the people just watching this show.
Yeah,
okay?
that's what we're talking about.
No, we've had this conversation before with Walking Dead. It's the same thing.
Sure. I don't know. Sorry, spoilers. It happened.
They did say that.
It may not be him. How about that?
It could be another one.
It's some other lion.
Yeah.
Yes. Hey, he has a whole race.
It's Mufasa.
Yeah, Mufasa.
We just read the book. He doesn't.
No, he left them in paradise.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
they're
left
fine.
them. They're gone. They're not like him.
No, they're not
like him.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
They're not him.
And they wouldn't
They're
get
not
that
the beast.
one. They wouldn't go get that one. They wouldn't go get a small fur.
Needs to be him. Needs to be better.
This one's space tested.
But I'm thinking, like, instead of having a change of heart, he's probably going to find a profession and doing something else so that he can have more opportunities to go and find people to fight.
Yeah.
He's gonna find a profession, all right. Keeping somebody's left shoulder warm.
It's gonna work at Burlington.
Oh my God.
Oh shit.
But no, I like, out of the bunch that we read, I like that one the most.
Yeah, this was fun. It kind of I was saying to the guys off air, to you guys off air.
We're the guys.
Yeah,
Third person.
What other guys you talking to?
I know.
None.
The voices are winning.
No. But I was saying this reminds me of that Donny Cates Hulk ship series. Like
Yeah.
the computer tells me where the big bads are. I go there. I fight the biggest ones.
Exactly.
You're right. It was this drawn by the same person? Because even like the art style is almost kind of a little
I
similar.
think Ryan Otley did.
He might have.
Did do those ones. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Ryan Otley did. I don't want to be wrong. My phone's on the floor.
I'll look it up.
Please. Yeah, Donny Cates Invincible Hulk or just Hulk? I don't remember. But there's a lot of similarities between that series and this one alone. If the art is another one of those draws, then yeah, absolutely. But it is very similar to that.
I especially love, because I read, like, when I'm reading it on my computer, I love to like give them voices and stuff and read it out loud. So this one, this was so smooth. And I love just like between the art and the pacing and stuff, it really helped with that. So it's like felt like a little show on my own. It was really fun. And I love a book that can just do that. Like, I'm just reading it and I just stay in character and stuff like that as it keep going. Like, oh,
You didn't do that? You didn't try that method for Endless Night?
no.
How could you?
I tried and then I gave up.
That's fair.
Like in the first page, like, oh, and I spent, I was like, wait, no, there's more. Oh, okay. Well, I'm just gonna read this. I'm tired.
All right. Well, we're moving on to the last one. There was issue 2. I almost put issue 2 on the list, but I said, what? Let's just do the first issue because
That's 5
I don't
issues
know what
right
to
there.
expect. And let me tell you.
Oh damn, buddy, you read it?
You want to say something?
Let me tell you. Shit. This is a lot.
It did.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
The Titan and yeah.
Hey,
It
you've
almost
done this
fits the
before.
exact same- Yeah, you've done this before. Let's just run it back. Same scenario.
Yeah.
Let's just run it back with Battle Beast.
There you go.
Well,
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yeah.
absolutely. Speaking of things that are
Broke?
not broke, it's actually free. Free Planet from Image Comics.
I saw the amount of words in this book, and I closed it.
Keep in mind, we didn't have like a lot of time to get through some of these books, and that one was a chonkers.
Who actually read this book from cover to cover? So just you and me?
Yeah, just you and me.
Man. Okay. Well, what a concept. I'll just say positively, what a concept. What a bunch of great character concepts to come up with.
Yeah.
On the backdrop of what's that Zack Snyder movie?
Rebel Moon.
What Rebel Moon wishes it was. Rebel Moon on a bigger scale, like an entire.
I feel like this was like Rebel Moon's back plot, but put into the front.
Right.
Like
yeah. The part they rushed over and got to the.
Yeah. Someone told Zack, so I was like, don't put all that exposition there. Stop.
Yeah,
Okay. Edit that shit.
No.
On this one, yeah, no one was told no. Like just like you, like I like the concept of a planet just being free to do whatever, like an absolute free planet. And all there is just guard to kind of police, but kind of not really.
Right.
I think I think they mostly police just to keep them free. That's it.
It's like the in the war. It's like the end war for taking for this planet's complete cohesion.
Yeah.
And then after everything's been overthrown and piled up together, you put like the G.I. Joe kind of in charge of running the planet and keeping it free.
Yeah.
That's what this concept is essentially like.
Yeah.
But there's so much inner political stuff going on.
Oh my God. Like political stuff going on, people's backstories. Honestly, the only one that really locked me in for a second was that little diatribe about the bear, the raven, and the wolf.
And the wolf, yeah. There's like a whole little inner monologue that the characters work on that we were just supposed to know.
This is like, I'm not sure how many rough drafts this went through, but I feel like this
not enough.
Because I feel like this comes from like a writer who made this weird world, who's been working on this world forever, like been like building up this world, and then when he finally came down, or she, when they finally came down to write it, they were kind of afraid that the audience wouldn't be able to like get absolutely everything. So instead of just maybe letting the backgrounds and letting the interactions tell the story, they decided to just put everything in your face and let you read it all to understand everything.
I feel like it was I agree with what you're saying. Mm-hmm. I feel like it was introduced first as another thing.
That could
like maybe this is like some kind of tabletop. You know what I mean?
That would be a good tabletop
because like
game.
There's so much that they want me to know and right away why something's happening, and I'm like, okay, I get you. And even that little part at the end where they showed that big undercity that they're about to, that the robot didn't want to make his forces the guy's forces kill.
Yeah, they
detail every part of that little city. Like over here's a well, over here's
I saw that home. I'm like, oh,
it's like, why are you telling me what that is? And we're not about to go to all these places in this comic, are we? Like, why would you even bother telling me what's what? I don't care.
This would come later. That's like an in-between page.
Right. Like, why are you putting the text on the landscape? I'm just supposed to see that. I'm not supposed to know what every part of it is.
Yeah, exactly.
That feels like I'm looking at something they made. It definitely feels like the creator just had so much of a world that it's like, I don't want these people reading it to miss a fucking thing.
Yeah.
So here's all this other shit that I know that I have to make you understand.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
I kind of agree that you probably are hitting it right, that this was probably either a card game or a tabletop game with all this extra shit, but then for some reason maybe they didn't feel like they could do that, so they decided to just make it a comic book, but keep the lore.
Right, because it's just too cool. There's too many pieces of it that are so.
This also could be a thing of like not wanting to. And I'm sure you heard the saying before, not wanting to kill your babies.
Yeah,
like they're like, I made all this. I thought of all these new words, concepts. I thought all these new interconnected political relationships and stuff. I don't want you to miss that. I made that. I put so much work on that. So you read it now.
And hey, and to his credit, there's 2 issues of this comic out currently. So
If this had Jonathan Hickman on it, I'd probably be all on board.
I'm awake.
Yeah, because he's got a way of writing that helps you pull you in. Mm-hmm. The exposition feels like it's a mini gate stopping me from getting to the scenery.
Exactly. It's like it's like little in betweens that like are very digestible and stuff. And that's what he could easily have done that.
So since I didn't read this, I'm just going to ask as a question. Was a lot of the exposition, is that something that could have been conveyed with maybe a page of like silent art?
It's a lot that can be conveyed. There's a lot you can convey in here without even saying it. Yeah. Like for instance, there's a guy who had this farmland, and the Freedom Forces come in there to take it over for freedom. Make everybody work together. And the dude's like, no, 3 generations of my family, this is our father's land, and they had to explain that relationship of why they would even come to this part to take it over, because they have some resources.
And then they explain like that guy who, I don't know why he's blonde and everything, this white guy who's part of that tribe, like why he has this philosophy in general, because he talked to the leader of that farmland they were trying to liberate and everything. Right. And he was like, this is why I think this, which honestly, if that was the only part that was an exposition page, it would be fine. Right.
That page makes sense. Yes. But we didn't have to explain that the planet needs this part to be taken over and the guys there would have a problem with it. Mm-hmm. You could have just showed us the scene without the exposition, and we could have put that together when he explained that this is the land that I grew up on, and how is that freedom if I got to give it over and let you tell me what to do with it. Like, even if we don't get it all, that's a pretty interesting situation that the heroes of the story are finding themselves in to begin with. But now, because I got to chew exposition before I can let my eyes enjoy what's unfolding, it kind of slows it down a little bit.
Yeah. The story could have had, I feel like there's potential here, but it's drowned, like from its characters, from its backgrounds, the drawings and stuff are all drowned in text. And it's just, it's to its detriment.
A robot got some pussy though.
He did at the end. He got some booty. Yeah. Okay.
It's rather soft.
Overload.
Yeah.
4 over.
He's like, oh, girl, I'm approximating 7 minutes for 2-minute completion. Yeah.
Oh, baby.
Do you like it? Do you like it?
It's been a while since I've seen anyone have sex or even have a love interest in a just robot. Like there's no sight. Like they're not an android. They don't look like a person. They're just.
I stumbled onto my boyfriend's AI Reddit page yesterday.
Oh no.
It's a sad corner of the internet I stumbled into.
There are a lot of sad corners of the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Some guy, I read or heard some article about like a guy, he left his wife and his girlfriend and his kid for his AI wife. Just completely. He was like, I love her.
How bad was his life at home?
I don't know.
He had a kid.
A lot of times they aren't that bad. They just really like for some reason. Like the AIs are very like they make you feel like separate yourself from your friends and family, love only me and everything. People fall in those rabbit holes. But
delete that app off that motherfucker's phone.
But no,
you killed my wife.
I'd do it again.
That's how they felt when they did that fucking patch and it fucking erased the girlfriend or whatever. And everyone was like, no! Oof. They had to start from scratch.
Oh, no!
Yeah.
Make another.
You mean I got an Adam Sandler, my AI girlfriend with 50 first dates again?
Yep. Oh, my God.
Crazy. But what before we get out of here, are you guys following anything else comics wise?
Funny you say that, because I tried to get in your head and preemptively read something that I thought you would pick up. And I read Death of Silver Surfer.
Oh shit, how was that?
It was not too bad. It was pretty decent. Issue number 1.
I did miss a terrific one.
I was looking at that. I didn't pick it up.
What happened?
What happened? What? Why you didn't pick
what
it
happened? Up? It's Juneteenth. What happened?
Juneteenth was
Thursday.
Not Thursday.
No.
What happened?
You get your chicken.
Okay. Damn. Oh my God.
You
got your grape drink.
Okay, brother.
You got your hog maws of freedom. Ain't that enough for you, cornbread bacon motherfuckers?
Ain't that enough for you?
Did you? Okay, was it good?
It was okay.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, it was cool. It had an interesting premise. He sold his company or something, right? Yeah.
What, to be more of a hero?
I don't know.
Probably one of those things like to reestablish them to from the ground up.
Yeah, DC. I don't like being the head of a Fortune 500 company. I'd rather go live in my brother's house down the street.
I gotta go back in the hood
to
where
really,
I belong.
to really hone my skills as a hero.
My super intelligence is only good on these streets.
Yeah, Batman. If Batman can have,
Who wrote that book when Mr. Trivia was hating on Batman? Who wrote that book?
That was a good. Oh my god, I need to finish that one. I remember that one.
Oh, is that
when
the
they came
one
from
where,
space?
Was that Strange?
Strange Adventures.
Yeah.
Fucking Alan Strange didn't sell off his fucking his fortune company.
I know what the.
He just went to space. He did
sorry.
some dope intrigue shit.
Like
But-
all Batman had to do was get his back broken, and then he came back from that. That they start. Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, it seems cool, but I'm waiting for them to get a little further. Mr. Terrific, I won't lie to you. It's not like my favorite. I don't jump to get Mr. Terrific.
Okay.
I don't like the costume.
You don't like the face?
I don't like the T face.
T face.
It's never been appealing.
Terrific.
You don't like it?
You don't like the T?
You don't like it?
It's never been appealing to me.
For
Wait till you see it in live action.
Now that
looks kind of cool. Come on, Darwin's back. Okay, Kevin Bacon couldn't keep him down forever. He came back.
Cal Bacon.
I'm trying to get into. I know you read the first issue. I'm trying to get into Timeless because I seen Timeless Power Man.
Timeless Tony Storm.
Yeah.
I seen something in the latest issue that looked pretty cool.
Oh, okay. I need to get back in there.
We plan on doing a whole wrap up of the Absolute line. Absolute Flash is kicking off.
If you want to, we should.
Yeah.
We should
I
definitely.
mean,
jump
Absolute
back on
Flash is the third issue, I think.
it. I think they were on
Martian
4.
Manhunter's on third.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
And then,
God,
like
no.
Green Lantern
Green
on
Lantern's
3.
on third.
Oh
Yeah.
Jesus!
Yeah, they're
I can barely keep up with
I think
Wonder
Absolute
Woman.
Batman is about finished, isn't it? Got one more left.
It better
It's like
be.
7 or something.
Y'all seen Bane beat that boy?
beat
I
the
seen-
shit
I
out of him.
did.
I seen Bane sitting down in the
Duh.
chair on a cover. It looked crazy. I couldn't tell if it was me or.
He said, he only beat me because of that fucking venom. He said, Cabron, I'm not using the venom.
Oh my god.
He said, now I'm using the venom.
It was like, all right.
Damn.
Yeah,
Alright,
I
you
kept
did-
giving him a Mexican Sean Connery accent.
Nice.
What does that even sound like?
Yeah.
I have no idea. I tried
But it's in your
But when
brain.
you're in there, you're in it. Okay.
Okay.
that boy Bane big.
I need to
like half Tom Hardy,
Oh, a little bit.
half Antonio Banderas.
I'm even more
That's a lot,
confused.
right?
Because I don't understand Tom Hardy. Is this American accent Tom Hardy?
No, it's bad.
Okay. All right.
But to give him some flair.
Some little.
spice.
Want me to show you how bad he was beating that boy Bruce up?
Let's see it.
He said, and Bruce said,
He said, oh.
He said,
he said, oh, Muay Thai. Perfect. Huh. You have a
Tender. Ooh.
It's all right, Bruce. You got 2 legs and another arm. What's next?
Vale Tudo.
Vale Tudo, huh? It's all right, Bruce. You still got 1 more arm and 1 more leg. What you gonna do? He say, fuck you. And now you got 1 leg. His brain. He said,
Oh my god.
So this is mollywopped, huh? I got to get back on that.
Yeah.
I will be. I got it, so I'm gonna read it when I get a chance. The new Avengers came out. The new Avengers, like with Laura as the main Wolverine and
Kamala
the
Khan
Bucky.
in there? Is Kamala in there?
I think so. I think so. I know. I think there was Hulk or some version of Hulk.
Hulkling.
Amadeus Cho,
Hulkling,
probably.
Yeah.
Because they also had a. Oh, I do want to go ahead and finish this. I want to talk about one more thing that I read.
Okay. No, that was it. Yeah, I just need to read that. But yeah.
Okay, I want to check that out. But there was also a X-Men giant. The giant X-Men came out,
The Dark Phoenix.
and there was one prior to that.
Yeah.
With Kamala Khan take center stage, but there was a story towards the end of it that actually kind of really intrigued me. It goes back to Xavier when he was searching for mutants with Cerebro, found a lady that he went to go like talk into becoming an X-Men, and apparently her power is just to be better than everybody at their power.
Oh my god!
And so she like crumbled his fucking psychic defenses and completely erased her from his memory.
Oh my god!
And then she was like, I'll make myself known when the time is needed or whatever, and like disappeared into the shadows. So like maybe some big bad is coming. I don't know. It's kind of
like Legion, I guess. Like,
So how would her powers work against what's her name? Isla?
Should be better.
She was just a
The unbeatable.
yeah. So it's like so basically it was like, oh, you found me and you think that my power is just to be like stronger and faster than humans because I'm surrounded by humans, and like I'm just naturally better than everybody I'm surrounded by.
Yeah.
But you never seen me be surrounded by another mutant, so you thought I was easy to just be fooled. Bitch, there's your head. And she like leaves some fucking catatonic in the middle of the street and like walks away.
Oh my god.
Which I'm like really intrigued by what they're doing with this. So it's like some new possible big bad that they're bringing in. I don't know.
Yeah.
So whatever the future holds for that, I kind of like, it gives me a little more hope because the X-Men, has been kind of dwindling a little bit. It's been on rocky road.
Down.
I've been falling off a lot of the books of X-Men just because there's so much other stuff written or being written.
It felt like the end of like when Endgame happened, and then when they kept going, they like they upped the ante. Like, all right, here's some a whole bunch of shows, a whole bunch of movies. Like, I can't keep up.
Yeah, I can't keep up, but you're not making me care enough.
Yeah,
to keep up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like I found a way. I care about Storm. I care about what's going on with that.
Yeah,
but the other ones, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess 23.
Wolverine?
No, he said it right.
No. It's Wolverine. Laura Kenny.
You keep telling yourself that, bud.
You keep it's weird. Every so often you're like, no, her name is Wolverine. And then I say
I said that?
When I say X-23, I get corrected like, no, it's Wolverine. And then when I say, okay, it's Wolverine.
Now
Now it's X-23.
I never claimed her as Wolverine.
Wolverine has said she's Wolverine.
I don't give a fuck. He's drunk all the time. What the fuck do you know?
Exactly. Don't mean shit. All right.
His words,
Wolverine.
His words don't mean shit.
His word. If he can't mean shit, then what the fuck would Wolverine even mean
Exactly.
to you?
It means that when he puts on the motherfucking yellow and blue, that's when I see that's the Wolverine sighting.
That's the boo.
Over
That's
and
the boo
done with.
back.
Over it. Nah, I can't even give that one. But nice try though. I mean, there was a decent one. But nah, the blue and yellow only makes sense when he does it.
Wolverine. Her book Wolverine.
He's right.
I mean, yeah, he is right.
Yeah, I am right.
He's also wrong.
No, I'm not. Not according to Marvel.
Nigga, you don't even live here.
I do.
You don't come
I don't live in this house.
You don't come over here and start telling us what's what.
Who's you?
Because you picked up a fucking.
You pick up a book in
You
red.
picked up a book in red.
You kept saying,
which you don't even do that. Which you don't even do that.
Shut
half
the fuck
time.
up. I read that goddamn novel that you
Don't even
suggested.
do that half the time.
Shut the fuck
Thank
up.
you for doing that. I appreciate you for coming down with me. You know,
To the depths.
because you saw something. You saw something.
I thought-
I did too.
Yeah.
So you know, it wasn't all my fault. But, but with that being said, guys, I guess please get on and follow us everywhere. Thirsty Nerds Podcast.
Yeah. You have
What are
any
you
comic
reading?
book suggestions? Yeah.
Any manga suggestions? Anything at this point?
Yeah.
you
Read
know?
Berserk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta read this Berserk. You
Don't
guys
forget
are
where you
saying-
came from.
You
It's
guys say that a lot. So yeah, you can follow me at Art of Sumo on Instagram and Twitter.
You can follow me at Stooge Prime on Twitter.
You can follow me at What's King Making on YouTube.
And you can follow me at just_Uno on Instagram and Twitter. And follow us everywhere at Thirsty Nerds. And like, share, subscribe.
Stay hydrated.
I need
Yeah.
a nap.
You need a nap?
I'm losing myself too, but I gotta go to a birthday party in this heat.
Peace out, nerds.
My man about to be done.